Great.
All right, so just to clarify, who's sitting where, we have the introverted task and the introverted people, correct? So you guys are known, if you look at the board, you'll see that the terms thinkers, the thinkers, you guys are known as the relators. Okay? Behaviorally, this is in a behavioral context, personality context. We have extroverts over here, we have tasks, directors, and people-oriented socializers. And they're over here going, yep, that's us.
Again, controlling.
So,
over there.
this is what we call the personality matrix. We call it a matrix because it's a big box with 4 small boxes inside. And it distinguishes between 4 distinct dominant personality styles. Now, I didn't invent this model. It's literally been around for thousands of years, back to the age of the Greeks. And more recently, a gentleman by the name of Carl Jung made it popular with some of his work in personality typing. You may have heard of Myers-Briggs, you may have heard of DISC or Belbin or Insights. There's a whole bunch of different models out there that are essentially giving you this information, distinguishing how people are different in terms of personality, in terms of communication, conflict resolution, problem solving, etc., decision making. So what I'm giving you today is really the foundation, the fundamentals of this model that you can use practically in a leadership context. Okay? So as we've already distinguished here, there are some generalizations for the haves. So the introverts, extroverts, people-oriented, task-oriented. A couple other things to consider about this. Although you're sitting in the one of the 4 areas, nobody here is exclusively just one of the 4. We all have a blend of all 4. It's a matter of degrees. There are some people who are prototypical one of the 4, and they blend a little bit with the others. And there are others who are much more of a blend with all 4. It's harder to sort of nail down or pinpoint what their dominant style is. Like you had a difficult time picking between here and here, right?
Yes, I did.
So the reality for you, what's your name?
Alan.
Alan. Your reality for Alan might be that you really are sort of in the middle of these 2, but you still lean more towards one just a little bit than the other. It's also situational. Some situations you might be much more comfortable here, other situations more comfortable over here, and then in fewer situations comfortable somewhere over here. Okay? So there's a blending effect, which is why this is somewhat complex. It's not like a science. It's art and science combined. Not always easy to identify someone's style. But when you can understand where someone's coming from as a dominant place, you have a lot more awareness and knowledge about how to be with them in a way that will work for them. I.e., lead them, motivate them, be effective with them. Okay? So this is not just about you, what we're talking about today, although we're focused on you now, be thinking about the people that you know and where they would be if they were sitting here and what that means for you in terms of leadership. Okay, now I'm going to give you a group assignment. Something to do to talk about this a bit amongst yourselves, and then I'll take it further. So all of the directors, you're going to work together without hurting each other. You might imagine why I'm saying that to you. All of the thinkers, you guys are going to work together, and you're actually going to come up with some answers rather than overanalyze the questions. All of the relators, you guys are going to work together, and someone's going to have to speak up. And all of the socializers, you guys are going to work together on this, and you're actually going to get this done. You know why I'm saying that.